Julia Roberts made the thigh-high boot famous for all the wrong reasons in the film Pretty Woman. Well, it looks like thigh-highs are hip once again, returning as one of fall's hottest trends. Style expert Katrina Szish is here to explain how real women can wear them. Good morning, Katrina.
Good morning, Julie.
You know, I saw some of the looks on the runways, and on the runway models, they look hot and they look fabulous.
Yes.
But the problem is most women are not runway models. So how do we wear them without looking inappropriate?
Thigh-high boots seem to be one of those things that most people would say, oh no, that would never be something you could go from runway to real way with. But as a matter of fact, you can, because they actually end up giving your legs a little more support. A lot of women out there do wear leggings, and this is actually kind of a more structured way to cover up those legs, wear those mini skirts, and actually feel a little bit more covered up and warmer, which is a great thing to do. There are flats, there are heels, there are different styles. They work for every woman, no matter what her height, no matter what her age.
Okay, and you say we can wear them to the office?
You can wear them to the office. You have to choose carefully.
All right, let's bring out our first model.
First here we have Tina, who's wearing a great office-inspired look. Now, of course, you have to keep your workplace in mind. This won't work in every office. But what we've chosen here is a boot that is suede. It's not shiny black leather. It's more matte. It's very streamlined. It doesn't have buckles. It doesn't have studs. We've paired it with black opaque tights to keep the long, lean line that really blends with her very office-appropriate dress. So depending on the environment, this is absolutely something you can pull off, and then you can add a little bit more accessories to go out at night.
Okay, what about for on the weekend?
On the weekend, you can play a little bit. This is our bohemian weekend look. Here's one of those flat boots we've been talking about. This is from Jimmy Choo, and we're pairing it with a pair of fun shorts, sort of a bohemian paisley top. You don't even have to wear tights with these boots. They go a little bit over the knee. They're not as fitted, so they give more of a relaxed, casual vibe. This is great for someone who maybe isn't ready to go for that high stiletto look.
Can I ask a silly question? They're
course.
Suede. How do they stay up? Because they're not hugging. They're not totally
They're not hugging. The construction of the boot, because they do have that whip stitching around the top, it does give a support. There's a little slit in the back, and the way it hits her in the back, it just kind of stays up and out.
Okay. Thank you. Our next look we're calling Downtown
This
Diva.
is the Downtown Diva. This is someone who really loves to mix patterns and textures. So we've got these great studded boots from Dolce Vita. The heel isn't too tight, isn't too high. Again, they're not too tight. They have a little bit of that casual, slouchy look. I can see Kate Moss wearing something like this. And this is something that you can also wear with a little black dress and black tights, but you can mix it. This is something that's comfortable to walk in, but it also has an edgy appeal.
So how do you decide, like the last two looks, they're not wearing tights. We have bare skin with the thigh high. How do you
This is where you have to be careful. If you're wearing a mini dress, something that is sexy on top, you definitely want to cover the legs with a tight. But if you're wearing something that's a little bit looser, a little bit more casual, then you can forego the tights.
Okay, our last look is what we're calling Glamazon.
Glamazon look.
This
is for that sexy night out. I was inspired here by Robert Palmer's videos from the 80s. 80s are definitely back for fall. But here's an example. This is not the outfit where you want to skip tights. If you're wearing a sexy mini dress, definitely go for the opaque tights, not sheer tights. The color of the boot is also important. You want monochromatic. You don't want to wear a hot pink boot. You want to keep everything in the same color range.
This one's a little bit risque.
This is
it's
the
hot,
sexy night out. It
great,
sure is. Not for the office.
All right. Well, it depends what your office is all about. No, I'm kidding.
Pretty woman.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For more on this thigh-high trend, go to our website, earlyshow.cbsnews.com.